Hello, my name is Andy, and I am introducing you to my wardrobe case here on the first day of the 2017 Vans Warped Tour in Seattle, Washington. It was raining all day yesterday. It has not rained yet today. I don't play until this evening, so there's no way of knowing whether it's going to rain later. It probably will. It'll probably rain just as I'm about to start playing. Who knows? We'll check back later on that. First, I'm going to show you the things that I wear on Warped Tour. So, specifically for this Warped Tour, I have these pants, which were made by a company called LA Rocks that are custom made to the dimensions of my body. And these pants come from years of doing Warped Tour and understanding what I might need for pants. So I wear a in-ear pack for my in-ear monitors on stage, and I've always found that when I wear jeans, the pack is too low and the cord starts to kind of tug at my ears and it'll sometimes fall out. So I had pants made that sit a little bit higher on my waist so that the in-ear pack will be just about right at the middle of my back. And also they have extra little pleated area in the crotch so that I don't have any sort of horrifying genital looks for the audience. You know, you don't want to have something that we call front poop, which is when you wear really tight pants and your crotch just looks like a dog poop in the front. So I do have, if you look here, I have FP tattooed on my knuckles. That is in tribute to the idea of front poop. My tour manager has the same thing. So these are front poop free pants. You can't get front poop in these pants. There's extra material in the front. There's a gusset in the crotch so I can bend down without ripping it. These are Warped Tour specific pants after doing Warped Tour 980 times. Also in here, I have these, which are overalls, as you can see. This is a different look. This is for when you might want to be both a guy on stage playing rock music and a farmer of some kind. And I happen to want to be both. I don't know about farming, but I do know about rock music. So sometimes I wear overalls on stage. You might actually be able to see photos of me on the 2015 Warped Tour wearing short overalls that whole summer. I've brought back out the overalls. I'm not sure if I'm going to wear them, but I have them. I have a few pairs. This here, let me try to figure out how to put these back in. This spray, your run-of-the-mill spray to get your body clothes smell off. At the end of a Warped Tour set, generally speaking, on most days, not today necessarily, but most days, is incredibly hot, and therefore you sweat a tremendous amount in your clothes. Most of the time you don't have an opportunity to wash those clothes, so I found that without some sort of Febreze or spray of some kind, it's very difficult to put those clothes back on without wanting to cut them off of your body because they smell like dog poop. So this is the way that I avoid having my clothes smell like dog poop, is by spraying them constantly to a large amount, and I sort of just soak them. And then when they're fully soaked with the Febreze, I put them back in to the trunk, and then they sit there and dry for 24 hours until the next day in Warped Tour, where I put them back on, but they smell like Febreze rather than smelling like nothing. So, in here also, I have my boots. Now these are specific combat boots. These are like the kind of combat boots that maybe you would wear if you were a security guard or something, because the arch support is exceptional. They're very soft. As you can see, this thing is very floppy. I like a good floppy combat boot. I don't necessarily like a hard-toed combat boot because they hurt a little bit more. So these are basically like the training shoes of combat boots. So if you're ever in the market for a combat boot, make sure that they're squishy, I guess. I also have in this drawer, we'll go down here, lozenges. I like to take lozenges on stage with me. Given that I'm someone who has a baritone voice, sometimes my voice gets a little bit raspy while singing, and I don't like it to sound too husky, so I try to combat that by using Cepacol lozenges that are menthol based, and they coat my throat while I'm singing. So if you've ever watched me on stage and you see me have a little bit circle in my cheek, or you see me spit out an orange disc on stage, it's because I'm pretty much every song of the set I have one of these in my mouth. Good. There's an assorted amount of lozenges in here. I also have in here some gloves. There's no function for these gloves. This is just because I like to wear gloves. Really, that's the whole story of gloves. I'm not in any sort of attack mode or terrain that I would need what appears to be like Batman fight gloves. I suppose if someone were to attack me on the walk to stage, having these gloves with padded knuckles would be beneficial for me. But I didn't think it through that far. It's really just a fashion choice. So gloves. A bandana, because everybody needs a bandana. It's sweaty, it's hot. You wipe your face off with it, you blow your nose in it, shove it down your pants, take it back out, whatever you want to do. Bandana. I have a white button-up shirt that I'm not going to wear all summer. This is just for you to see what a white button-up shirt might look like. It is in fact white. And, well, it's kind of white. It's a little bit yellow from sweat. But I won't wear it, so it doesn't matter. I have more overalls. I have hangers. I have more lozenges. I have a tiny mirror in the back. And now, really, the most important part, and the last thing I'll show you in here, is this tiny football. I have no purpose for this tiny football. I just wanted to show it to you because I think it's cute. Someone made this for me. That's really it. Someone made this for me, and it's a tiny orange football in the color scheme of the Cincinnati Bengals. So that's it. That's my wardrobe case. This side is my band members in Andy Black. So I can't really go through their clothes. I feel like that would be an invasion of their privacy. But you can see that they have shit in there too. I hope that you've enjoyed the wardrobe case. Maybe we'll check back later in the summer and see how I'm doing. Maybe I've worn some of the stuff more. Maybe I wore that white shirt, you never know. And maybe this ball isn't here anymore, but I think it will be. Thank you so much. This has been my wardrobe case.